morning everyone, it's Jess. Welcome back to my channel for another gardening video. So today I'm going to be doing some more planting, you guys. I definitely want to get some color, some pretty blooms in the ground. I feel like I've just been repairing everything and dealing with a lot of dirt, and I did plant a few trees in my last video, but I want some color now. So definitely want to work on planting my tree ring first, and then if I have time I'll get to some other pots as well. So let's go. So here are some of the annuals that I've started buying to plant up in my front yard. You guys know that I love to make my front very colorful. Gotta have that curb appeal. So I think what I'm going to do first is tackle my begonias. I've got some that are just the white with a dark leaf. And then I also have a new variety they started growing this year. This is hot pink with a dark leaf. Normally they have like the faint dainty pink, but I really like this hot pink, you guys. You know, I don't really like red in my garden. They normally have red, white, and light pink. So I'm excited to see how this hot pink does. So I think I'm just going to plant the white ones first. So here is my tree ring, you guys. This was one of my bigger projects from last spring, and I have been loving it. Y'all, I have not had any issues with my grass balding because I dug out the part that was very bare. The tree was sucking all of the moisture out of the ground, and it was really hard to grow grass under here. So I just decided to make it a nice big planting bed. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave my heucheras, of course. They're starting to come back up from last year. I did leave all the leaves that dropped in here just so they can decompose. I'll just mulch right over them. I do also need to hook up the drip here, you guys. I never did that last year. The drip is already like run as a spiral throughout the entire bed, and it comes out here. Well, I've bent it up just so that I don't mow over the tube, but it comes out of the side here, and I need to bury this and hook it up to my actual drip line. So that is going to be the course of action today. Let's go ahead and get to planting.
Let's set the tone, a bottle of red wine and pheromones. The conversation flows, a couple of hours, see how it goes. I really trust my senses, catch me if I fall. So done with second guessing, you seem to have it.
Oh man, you guys, I am just one flower short. I need just one more to finish that one little spot left in my ring. Oh, I'm gonna have to go back to the store and get one, but let's go ahead and get these planted.
Make some time for me and you, get you over, treat you right. We vibing like kick it rendezvous. Make some time for me and you, get together, you and I. We vibing like feeling kinda tipsy, didn't drink so I don't get it. I must be high, but I'm just guessing. It's something in the way you talk. I'll show my hand, let's play it out. Putting my heart up on the table. I really trust my senses, catch me if I fall. So done with second guessing, you seem to have it all. In love enough for anything, emotional too soon. You got my invitation, now the rest is up to you. Kick it rendezvous, make some time for me and you, get you over, treat you right. We vibing like kick it rendezvous, make some time for me and you, get together, you and I. We vibing like
Okay y'all, so I just got back from the garden center. I ended up picking up a few more just to complete the ring, and I also got these gorgeous flowers here, you guys. Look at that. Aren't they pretty? So these are Impatiens Walleriana. I think I'm pronouncing that correctly. They are the Acapulco Orange by Proven Winners. Here's a look at the tag. So I think I'm gonna plant these around the tree and then fill in the rest with the begonias.
I told you I'm not yours anymore. No, I'm not yours. So why you trying to hold on when I'm not there for you? Wanna take a different lane, wanna play my own game, and I don't need you here, so won't you let me go? Wanna take this ball and chain that you have put on me and throw it out the window. I think that you should let go, 'cause you know this is not meant to be.
Alright you guys, so I got this bed all planted up and mulched, and y'all, I cannot wait to see this fill in. So what I ended up doing is I planted the whole outside perimeter with white begonias, and then my middle ring I have my heucheras, which these three right here are struggling to come back. I popped a begonia there just because the one that is up under the mulch there, I don't know if that one's going to come back, y'all. So I had one extra begonia, just popped it there. It'll be fine. And then the interior ring, I have 3 of the mixed begonias. They're a mixture of red, pink, and white. And then I have my 4 impatiens. So, y'all, feels so good to have one area finally completed, like fully planted, mulched, and I'm just going to water it in. Let's move on to the next project. Alright y'all, so I got my drip line buried the best that I could. So basically all I did was I first used my step edger to cut a trench into the grass. It's just wide enough to be able to get the tube down in there, which worked out perfectly. And I'm not sure if you guys remember when I first built my tree ring last year, I have this gigantic tree root here that I could not run my pavers flush. So there's actually a little gap here where the tube runs into the bed. I do already have the brown emitter tubing that has holes every 18 inches wound throughout the bed. I'll try to insert a picture for you guys if I can find one. So that connects to the black tube. It runs out through that hole. This part will run, it runs up until here, and this unfortunately will have to be exposed just because of the roots. I can't get it down deep enough, which is fine because I already can't get my mower over here because of this. So I'll just know just to string trim this area. It does run underground just below my grass roots, so the grass will grow back over to fill that in eventually. And then I used my crowbar actually to dig a hole up underneath my edging here, ran it underneath, and I left just enough to be able to connect to another drip tube to wind throughout this bed to water it. So this bed is pretty much planted with drought tolerant plants, so I don't really have to water this very often, but I still want to have a drip line just in case we have a drought period. That will run through the bed, and then eventually I'll have to trench through this grass area here. This is where I enter the lawn with my mower. It'll run up the side of my driveway throughout my arborvitae hedge here, and then I'll have it winding all throughout my front garden bed. Y'all ignore the mess. I have a whole overhaul to do up here, and it'll connect to my drip line right there, which runs to my faucet on the side of the house down there. So that is the plan. So glad to have that part done. Let's move on to the next project. Okay, y'all, next up I think I want to tackle this planter here. It got knocked over sometime during the winter and it got scratched, so I'm going to give it a touch-up paint job with some spray paint. I need to clean it first, and then I'm going to plant it up. Alright, so this planter was super quick and easy to plant up. All I did was pop in my clearance plant here. I picked up this hibiscus from Home Depot for $3 on clearance. Y'all, there's nothing wrong with it. All it needs is some water. So I'm going to be sure to water it in thoroughly. And the blooms on this, y'all, gorgeous. They are like a hot orange, which I love using orange in the garden. I need more of that. I did also give my planter a facelift. I just spray painted it with a flat black paint. I will go back in probably tomorrow and give it a coating just to seal everything on the outside, make it look nice. And yeah, I think it'll be a nice pop of color right here at my front door. Alright, so this is the topiary that you guys just saw me plant in my last video. I have not painted the pot yet, but I do want to go ahead and at least put some annual color around the base. And I still haven't fixed the stake, y'all. I know, the tree's still crooked, it's not centered. I know, we're gonna fix it. So here's the first plant I'm going to be planting. This is a lobelia, and my camera is making it look super purple. This is a deep Delta blue. It's so pretty. This one is called Magdi Compact Dark Blue Lobelia by Monrovia. Super pretty blue color. And then also I'll be planting this Calibrachoa. This one is called Selecta Mini Famous Neo Double Amethyst. And y'all know how I feel about my double blooms, so I think these two will be a pretty combination together. And voila, instant color. These are the type of projects that I like, you guys. 2 minutes flat and the project is done. I think this is going to be gorgeous once it fills in. Look at that. Oh, it's going to be so pretty. So I still need to clean out this pot. This was one of my pots from last year, but I just wanted to show y'all. Look at this. This is Calibrachoa that I planted last spring, and it has come back, you guys. And look how full and gorgeous it is. It's looking very red on camera, but this is the hot pink with the yellow throat. And my elephant ears are also coming back, which I knew are perennial, but I had no clue that Calibrachoa would come back in my area. I'm in zone 7B. This is supposed to be an annual, and lo and behold, it survived our winter. Not sure how, but I'll take it. So that is going to wrap up today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to give this video a thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.